Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. So today I have a video for you guys. I was gonna say quick, but this is not a quick video, of how I get my frontal to look as natural as possible. So just customizing the frontal and really like styling it. So please keep in mind, as you see me waking up right here, that I am very new to this. This is only like my second frontal that I have customized, and so yeah, it's just a learning experience. So I just wanted to share with you as I grow and learn a little bit more. So yeah, so this hair that I'm wearing right now is a wig that I made from Alipearl hair. I will put all the specs down at the bottom for you, but right here you see me just taking, this is just the eyeliner pencil, and I'm marking the middle of my forehead and then the sides right there where my hairline naturally kind of curves and gets a little bit thinner, so that I know when I start to customize my frontal that I know to make that area just a little bit more sparse than the rest of it. I just wanted to mimic my natural hairline as much as possible than to create a whole like new one, because I don't know how to do that. So yeah. Alright, so here I am simply pinning down the wig with these T-pins that I got from Amazon, and I will put those down below in the description box. And then here I'm spraying some water and using my toothbrush to brush the hair back and getting ready to pull those hairs out. Like these are just the baby hairs. If you notice, I'm taking this really thin comb for a reason, because with most frontals, they'll like, this is supposed to be the baby hair. So that line that you see is how the frontal comes, and you want to get rid of that line to make it like to flow as evenly as possible, just like this gradient kind of effect. I don't know if that's the right term to use, but yeah, so I am just taking those baby hairs down, I'm pulling those down, and then I'm tying the rest of that hair, just pinning it to the back. And then here I'm going to twist the baby hair and then start to pluck just a little bit. Alright guys, so the tweezers that I'm using are very important too, so I've discovered. You want sharp tweezers to grab the hairs. You don't want to get those cheap dull tweezers, because they're going to do nothing for you but make your like job just hell to do. It's just gonna suck. So I'll put the tweezers that I'm using down below as well. So anyway, so I'm plucking the front, like those baby hairs. You don't want to over pluck this, but you just want to thin it out just a bit. So you see me going kind of back and forth and skipping around just a bit, just so I don't pluck all in one section, which I actually end up doing anyways. And then once you've kind of plucked enough or thinned it out a bit, you just want to take a comb it out like I just did, and then all that shedded hair will come out and you just throw that away. So yeah, so here I'm taking the razor that I actually use for my eyebrows. Well, not this one, but I use the same razor for my eyebrows, and I am using that for my baby hair, and I am just going to, you know, make them look as natural as possible. Alright guys, so here I am just taking like this comb just to show you exactly how wide of a section that I'm going to pluck. And then from here, I'm going to start from that back right here. I'm going to pluck just a little bit, and then as I go towards the front, I'm going to get a little bit heavier with my plucking. I can't really tell you how to pluck. I just kind of do a little bit, skip a section, do a little bit, skip, and then part like I just did, bring that hair to the back, and then do it again. Sometimes I will pluck like going backwards, sometimes I'll pluck going down, sometimes I'll pluck going to the front. It just all depends. To me, it's easier to just mix it up right now so that I don't over pluck. If you just saw that section right there, it didn't need any more plucking, so I skipped it. And then here I'm bringing the tweezers down in the front instead of plucking backwards, just in case I missed those hairs. So I don't know, that's just what's been working for me lately. Alright, so next I'm just going to spray a little bit of water and then add a little bit of this mousse from Design Essentials, just to start seeing how my hairline is gonna flow if I decide to wear it in a side part. So it's not the best, you guys, don't like bash me and all that kind of stuff, but I'm doing my best, and this is a learning process for me. And it's just gonna be trial and error. So I'm really showing you guys how I am doing this from the beginning. So it can only get better from here, right? So yeah, so here I'm just taking my toothbrush and just, I don't know, I'm just seeing how it's gonna flow if I decide wear my hair in a side part. Very, very simple. Alright guys, so next I am working at the middle of my head, like just the top part, and I'm pulling those baby hairs down. Typically with most people, I guess I should say, the middle of my head is gonna be, like, as far as my hairline, it's not much going on. It's much thicker than the sides. So this is probably the easiest for me to customize. So here I'm just taking that razor, doing a tiny bit of baby hair, and then I'm just going to pluck just a bit. So you will, let me just be quiet again so you can see. Alright, so here, that's when, I mean, you're going to do the same thing as you did the left side, you're going to do to the right. I just didn't show it because I'm doing the same technique as far as the sides go. So here I'm just taking my razor, and I'm not cutting short pieces, like those little pieces that kind of are just awkward. I'm not cutting them short unless they're right in the center. But if they're on the sides, I'm just going to, and by short, I mean I'm not going to make them baby hair. I'm just kind of gonna just, I don't know, just lightly cut them, because to me they're just little flyaways and they'll make it look a little bit more natural with shorter pieces. So yeah. Alright guys, so this part is pretty self-explanatory. I'm just taking my flat iron and I'm just flat ironing my hair. I'm just really making sure I get as close to the roots as possible. That will make a huge difference in how it comes out. And also another thing that I like to do is I like to make sure the front is like, I do smaller pieces in the front, and when I get towards the back, I'll do bigger chunks as far as flat ironing, just so that it's more volume and my, like, the frontal is like super flat, because I personally don't like my entire head to be like super flat. I like it to have a little bit of volume and stuff. Alright guys, so here I am just taking my electric hot comb and I am hot combing the frontal. This has made a complete difference in how my frontals lay. You want to also make sure you are not using this hot comb straight up and down, that you are tilting it kind of on an angle, and like you'll see me grab the hair and then hot comb. I grab the hair then hot comb to make sure I get as close to the root as possible. Also, if you have time, you can split the hair, you know, do it section by section and hot comb it. I don't always do it like this, but if you want to, you can as well. Alright, so this is a very small thing, but it's made a huge difference in how my frontals look. If you go like in my first videos when I started to do this, I would like glue my baby hair down to my head, like, oh my goodness. But now I'm realizing less is more. So I took my Got To Be Glued, I took a little bit of it, and I only put it on the ends of the baby hair. Then I just got that freeze spray, as you saw, sprayed my toothbrush, and then I'm gonna lay them with my toothbrush, like with the freeze spray like that. This has just made a huge difference with how natural it looks. It still holds very well. It's not gonna come up or nothing like that, but it's not like glued on my forehead. So I know it's not perfect. I know it could definitely look a little bit more natural than what it is, but this is just it's a learning process for me, guys, and I think I'm doing, you know, okay. I think I'm doing a pretty decent job. So yeah, just a tip, don't do too much. Don't do too much Got To Be Glued. It just only makes everything worse, and you end up with so much white crap that it's hard to get off with this white glue, and it just becomes like a freaking mess. An FYI, I did use a tiny bit of powder. I like to use powder. I don't even want to say a tiny bit. I don't know why I said that, but I like to use powder these days instead of using a concealer, because it makes it much more natural. Yeah, and this is Max. What is this? I will put exactly what I'm using down below. So yeah. Here I'm taking this argan oil that I got from Ulta. This is one of my favorite oils to use, especially for my wigs, and this is just the finishing touch for me. I put it all over my hands and I start from the bottom and then I work my way up at the top. This gives the hair a little bit more sheen. It lays down those flyaways, and to me it just adds a little bit of something, like a little bit of to your wigs. I don't know, I do this step every single time and I love it. Another tip I can tell you that I've learned is to not spray the hairspray directly on my hair. I like to spray it in my hands like so, or on a brush and then brush it through. So yeah, you guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I really tried my best to give this like the most detailed I could possibly do. But yeah, don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Hit that subscribe button. And that's it. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.